Seems legit. Alright, so I thought I'd do the actual unboxing. My knife is blunt. It won't even cut plastic. That's why I'm currently having issues. For that, I do apologize. But I decided to do it fully on camera because I didn't know what to expect, and I thought it would be fun. I know a few of you do watch a lot of my unboxing videos, so here we go. Now, to get that box out, it was quite heavy, so I just decided to rip at the outer box now that I knew that there was an inner one in there. As you can see, I'm struggling to get a grip on it. It weighs about 4 kilos, which isn't heavy, but I don't have the strongest of fingers. So we just ripped it out entirely. And that worked well for me. The box, inside the box, is actually quite nice. The details on the box I did quite enjoy. It's quite stylish. This is a 5-watt laser. They have it down the bottom and they tick the wattage that you get. So I imagine that all the different wattages are still just the same size. Then they've got this foam. We get an instruction book. It's a very simplified book. There's actually only about 7 pages or 7 sections. That is a bunch of different tester materials. And then you don't have to do any form of building. You just lift it out of the box and that's the machine. It's got plastic coating on the inside and outside of both the windows so that it doesn't get scratched before you own it, which I really enjoyed that. And that little hole on the side there is for the air filter. So if you get an air filter, you can attach it. And if you don't, you just need to be aware that that's where any smoke and dust will come out of. I did think about doing this as an ASMR moment so that you could hear that because that was very, very satisfying. However, my child is just off camera listening to some form of like screaming something. So I had to do a voice over for this. Now, this is going to look really, really awkward. I'm trying to do it so you guys can watch, and it was tricky to do from that angle, but it wasn't actually hard to get out. It's just because I didn't swing it around to myself. The boxes, or the cardboard in there, are 2 separate boxes. They are for your cords and stuff, which I will show you in a minute. And then that's just more foam, and you can get rid of that. I mean, unless you move around and you move houses and you want to transport it a lot, you might want to keep that stuff. And it just plugs in. And then in here, we have a few more tools and accessories. That is a spare lens. So after a while, your lens gets damaged and you do need to replace it. So they give you a replacement, which I thought was very cool. You'll see me reach in to grab the other piece of the plastic from the inside. And pretty much now your machine is good to go. This is the air filter. I thought I'd show you this one as well. My knife is still blunt at this stage. I did get my husband to sharpen it later in the evening for me because it was really annoying me. This again is quite simple. I like the boxes. I probably just like them because they're black. Who knows? But it's not very heavy, so it was easy to get out that one than the other one. But again, it's got all the details on the outside of the box. That is literally what it looks like when you pull it out. And there's instructions on how to set it up in the top. You don't necessarily need them. I did it without the instructions. It's very straightforward. You just saw my dog trot off. That's right when my husband got home. And that's it. So it's small and compact, easy to move around. And that little tube thing is the hose, and it's interchangeable, and then just a power adapter in a box. So let's get started. All right, so I plan on going through this more later, but I just wanted to quickly show you this is the cookie in there. So you need to connect your machine via USB, but the camera will only work with Wi-Fi, which is great. I've set it up. You just put in your password for your Wi-Fi. And so now we're going to open. Now this doesn't work in SVGs. That won't work. You need to do PNGs, which I thought I saved here. My child's obsessed with Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. So we're going to put it on a cookie for him. No, that's not the right one. Hold on. Alright, crisis averted. So let's zoom in. This is the cookie. I know it's a bit stark contrasty, but that doesn't matter. So we're going to go to open, and then I'm going to type in Mojo Jojo, and I've got a PNG. That's the one I wanted from earlier. How fabulous does it look? And then we're just going to shrink it down so it fits on my cookie, right? That's all we really care about. Now, the settings for the cookie. This is a 5-watt laser. So I have 4,000 millimeters a minute and 80% power. Now, I could probably go up a little bit more to 85% just to make it a bit deeper. And I've also got, we're going to just spin so that you can see what's going on. We have our air filter on. So this makes it an inside toy, which is fantastic. And I have put that on to what I assume is the best of my ability. I want to see how all this is going to go. So we're going to just hit start. I don't need to preview it because according to this, it's where it needs to be. It is a relatively big file to upload apparently. I mean, I did shrink it down quite a lot. But we're going to see how this goes. It's looking pretty good. I'm very excited for a Mojo Jojo cookie. Obviously, this is not all the laser can do. It's just what I'm focusing on today. In our little pack, the pack that it comes with, you get some crafting cardboard. So there's a couple of pieces of those. This is going to be fun. This is craft paper. So if you look at the very edge here, just while that's lasering, it's different colors underneath. So we just laser off the top black layer and it's going to be pretty pictures underneath. I'm assuming you can also scratch it. It's like that scratch card stuff. So they're going to be fun. We've got 2 flexible, what I assume is metal cards. Some sticker paper. This is interesting. This is PVC faux leather. So apparently this laser can do it with the filter that's going on. And then we've got some wood that fits in there. So I will be using these later, probably not today because it is 6:30 at night. But on the other hand, I might end up just doing it anyway. It'll be interesting to see if I can laser just the top of the sticker off. I will have to go and see if I can find a settings section so that I know what I'm doing. But it comes with that, and then also in here, we got some, I assume they're stainless steel, dog tags. So we're going to try and line those up as well. But so far so good on the Mojo Jojo cookie. I know you can't really see. I don't think I can zoom in. Nah, you can't zoom in at the moment. But I can tell you that it looks like the picture, and I didn't center it perfectly. I don't know if you can see this over here, but he's slightly off center. That was my fault. But it's coming out exactly how I did it. So that is very exciting. This camera is a game changer for lining things up. Absolute game changer. I'm very excited. And it's finished. And there's no smoke in there because, oh, there's a tiny bit, but generally speaking, it's going through the filter. And there is a Mojo Jojo cookie. That is very much in line with what I did over here. So that is cool. My child's definitely going to come and eat this. I did taste one that's been burnt. It's not a big deal. It tastes fine. I love it. I'm very excited.